Ghana de shima mama will be biara aha esa mo bi biara kwaba edeba RKTVS so area prem to breakfast here and emre aso say some e baba no we ye man Ghana mu ni asanso aso ne so ye de be somo or RKTVS so insem no etwegu abefutintan fidie no so adaroma obeka ye ho am ma remfi so be like obe comment no epia share na wasanso subscribe e de amame afika me ho ne hwe nsem no bia e de mu akotene na ene no court ama Chairman Wontumi 10 million bill ewo ne nsem eho sanso na yera Felix Kwakye Fosu e de nsem bia de atodwa e de afa 1 cedi levy a wo de ato fuel prices eho afenso so dwedifo ana say farmers ekurafo wo Atebubu e de nsem e de ato mo MC enim efa eye fulani fo awore hawon nsem ne bi ka weni ho na mejebre akinka ni nyina ede ma ose arkikasie e RKTVS so mama na Grace Pentecostal Church ase otun safra wo so bibia wo hia nkwaje obi biara dadwin bi da wo so ha bi da wo so se hu hu fima na se hunam die oba Grace Pentecostal Church a yakopon benam di for bas no atene nyina te ede ama o hwe yen aye wo franco eja heba Estate Hills ebiom wo odofo akinkan ni atrotwa ye ne din a fanibra happy life adult education ni enje na de fefefe no no tuntumi hu na kinkan ene atrotro friend e wo 0242 178032 afi yesanso happy life media school ebia na open media school bia akwa gentitiye e de afa bi media industry no ho a bra happy life media school ne betra de fefefe friend e wo 0242 178032 midin ya de gano elom bitwa me ho abasisi a me ba ye betwas Odofo meda wase sa ojebre e de twemi afi yen chansem no ase na endra da kopim o Accra High Court a amane ba betudwa etwum se Chairman Wontumi ani din ankasa ene Bernard Entwibosi akom efa ni sensem hu ne ndra da kopim e o Accra High Court na otimbofo a ogina mu edi asemi Justice Ruby Ayite edwechi no o de 10 million bill e de ma Chairman Wontumi three sureties esanso eka ho na ni nyina etire no ne lawyer eka nsem bi sei
na yura ben Atebubu akon one Kwame Ntwi na the third the fifth accused person so on so no and the osu bempa a police for aso de mo a odi kwa ag so court na man the bill ene na wo sank ye case management conference asemo no ye hwehwe nkrata mu ne memu ne ye hwe da nse ya ni die no so no
odofo ma yenta akase no eso na yera Felix Kwakye Fosu endra da wodi dwumedie bi ehye so a government accountability series press conference ani nyina ene se wodi akonta efa yensikasem hu ni titru se ba na energy sector na wodi ni nyina ede ebetudwa na endra da wakasa na wotwemu se wanga na CD11 no de baya na se the what ni din se D11 na wodi baya no ade a aboa se de baya eka eda ye energy sector anase enyinam kane a ho sensem ne ka eda so no sa wanga na CD11 no etimi aboa ma wate saka no
Monday the finance ministry issued a statement to inform Ghanaians that up to about $1.4 billion of debt owed in the energy sector had been cleared. I don't think that the statement suggested by any stretch of the imagination that $1.4 billion was all the debt that had been cleared. Indeed, the statement broke down payments to IPPs and other stakeholders. There's a table that indicates how much has gone to who. So any thorough reading of the statement will make it clear that the Minister for Finance or government was not saying that all of the debt had been cleared, but a significant chunk of the debt had been cleared within a matter of a year, and we are achieving the stability that we
wasanse mkroya mu na yera Felix Kwakye Fosu esanso di to edwa say 15% reduction na mampenye de ba say driver ni biara o te lorry fare so by 15% no and also what can say efa
behavior, because ordinarily transportation is a largely private sector driven activity in Ghana. We have these transport unions, GPRTU and what have you, who organize transport systems that convey the generality of our people. For some reason, after the persistent reduction in fuel prices, which led the transport organizations to announce a 15% reduction in transport fares. There are some operators within the system who thought that they could engage in rent-seeking behavior by creating artificial shortages. So, Komla, you and I know that if, for instance, you wanted a vehicle from, say, the heart of the Kwame Nkrumah interchange or circle, as we used to call it, to Achimota, you will go to a particular spot at the station where you know you are most likely to catch such a vehicle. Now, some of these operators do not go to the designated spots. They roam in the hope that the shortage that is created will compel passengers or commuters to part with more money than they should ordinarily pay. They are creating scarcity to drive up prices so that they can engage in rent-seeking behavior. It is unlawful activity, and it must be looked at. Government indeed is looking at it to ensure that those engaging in that activity are brought to order, because there's an agreement between government and the transport unions to fix transportation prices twice a year, unless some extraordinary circumstance dictates otherwise. So we urge the transport operators to adhere to the normal practice that we have known all these years and avoid this rent-seeking behavior, which is needlessly creating difficulties for passengers and commuters. The second issue is that you record.
Order for Medasaka was a arcade Cassian when you go sorry, she no was so ATB. At a room, I'll be kind who ever YouTube, a marine fees or be like, you bet your dream. Now we piache amano akonini. Nyantas in the Famuko Pimu ever Atebubu. Nenu equafo or Eddie on sa, Eddie at one sayim, a soon a patch or Eddie tray or more MCH you say. A full and new for a adoma bet to wash almost so. Our Maji on sa, send no mundo by any na Eddie afa. The Sentinel po or Wontumi and farmers or mano, and to sons and more a son is say. Woni okama fu biara eka omo MC no ntene no o patch o say MC and sorry no nya bibi mfa
Odu abekwa na nyanchi akose woni oma you so ya di loan ya di akwa akodo nti se ya di loan e di akwa akodo ya nyanchi be se ni ya da ni achi aka ya da na luchi ya timi abo ya mode mu ana se ya timi abo ya blanti ya sra na nanu maban do ma mu aye na nyanchi e be mfra tebu na yutu ya ho nto ya ba mu aye ya be kra
me ba mi gina we mfra fo ba ko pam mi wuram fra ni abesom se Yamani charge me na be dufie na na ye sra ho mfa hana nsi fam ma ye ni kura ye kwafuom na ye nya me ma be ni achi mfra ni fo be ma ye ya ho ntoye ndi na na ye sra ho mfa hana nsi fam na ho nyi mfra ni fo ye mfra ma ye bo chew emma ena adu sa be ye ntumi nkwafuom ukodura afuom afula ni nu achew na ono wada wafuom honom enti ani abre pa ye ntumi nkwa ye buro ye katie bibia ka wiram ye makwo ye ntumi nkwa na no me kwafuom na mo akoko me niam so ama mo apa vi niam ni nyina bins amado bins e ka ba akode fa menya bag ba ako enti mani abre pa ye ni abre ye hia na ntwe ye ntumi ni na ntwe ntia krom ha
ekunani a meti Atebubu asase so me kura wo me do hya me ma na no me kwafuo ma mo ba wie me ba yira nyina fulani fo when u kwafuo mu a wusuro u kodura afuo mu a wunsu a wo de akwana baaje
Order for ye wie Cassian and Famuko Pimu ewo Ministry of Interior. Nene no penyifa wo Ministry of Interior and a Ghana Prison Service. Eko asetina endrada se de bia wode won sa be hye nkrata bi ase a obehwe na etimi aboa ye nwan ma wo Ghana Prison Service. Ana se ye nwan ma wo moda aban kukumu na face so schools ahodo a ewo ye man Ghana mu. Etimi amomo nyema mu te se eye school uniform. Air decks, ni tables, academy biara mu hia, empo sanitary pads eka ho. Se de be obetimi aboa na o man Ghana yenso ho etimi ahenhan ye. Eno etwe no Director General e de Ghana Prison Service. Mrs. Patience Bafuboni or Kansem be say.
As established or reiterated by the Minister for the Interior, apart from what was said earlier, which is helping them to be law-abiding whilst within the prison and also creating the opportunity for them to earn income whilst in prison. The ultimate goal is to ensure that the public is safe. And so if this cycle is completed, what it means is that we are going to break the cycle of recidivism, and people who come to us in prison will be released to do and live more.
Order for some ya de be so mo se RK Cassian no hana brani jawen ye de nsem ni nyina esie as na be sorry son ma me fa nsem na me de betu dwa no ɛmbobɔ so bi ɛma wo. Na ɛnɛ no Accra High Court ɛde 10 million bill ɛde ama Chairman Wontumi. Saran so na Yura Felix Kwakye Fosu ja to dwetwe mu sɛ ɛyɛ di levy a wɔde to for prices no aboa ɛma ɛka biara ɛda so no wetumi atenete. Mamenda Grace Pentecostal Church ase we are sorry ba kwa Nyankopɔn ho ɔde ne Nyankopɔn mo so ahye mu ma nti ɔton sa fra so obi bia wo hia nkwaje obi bia dadwin bi da wo so honhom di anase honam di no Oba Grace Pentecostal Church adi for ba hanin say a Nyankopɔn benam ne so no how biara efri wo so ye wo fanko eja heba Estate Hills. Ebiom owodofo anase maame papa bi a kenkan ne atrotwa ye ne den a fane bra Happy Life Adult Education in veteran FFF. Sanso na Happy Life for ewo media school ba kwa ebo ama mmebunu etimi sua de bi biara fa media industry no ho. We dey fa oni pan be pim e Happy Life Media School e veteran FFF. Friend e wo 0242 178032. Midday ede Gano Elong with the production team na ase. Meda Mamalu ase so ye me producer and essence meda wa ase me camera operator ba kope. Once out if you oje bre e de hwe me ma mo e ne hwe makram.